Elon Musk is finally buying Twitter. We're going to talk about the major deal happening and when it was announced. But before we begin, welcome back to Views with Hughes, your Jennifer News. I'm Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so and you enjoy the content, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and also click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. All right, so Yahoo Finance and other media outlets like Bloomberg have reported that Elon Musk agrees to go ahead with the $44 billion Twitter deal. Now, this is after numerous reports of him actually stating that, since the stakes went higher and everything, that he's able to buy on Twitter now after constantly making requests to ask for the amount of bots that are on the site and everything. Okay, so this just broke about a few hours today. So the Tesla CEO, as we know, Elon Musk, agreed to move forward with this $44 billion deal to buy Twitter. Okay, according to an amended regulatory filing made by Twitter on Tuesday. So shares of Twitter surged on the news, and I've noticed that from my Cash App notifications that the shares of Twitter just rose up today. All right, and it rose up to more than 12.7% before they halted for volatility. Okay, so then that's when it started continuing to surge, roughly trading at on 3:30, ending the day at what is up at 22%. Okay, so Musk actually filed a letter confidentially in Delaware Chancery Court earlier today, seeking to proceed with the deal. Okay, so it says here that this comes days before Musk was scheduled to be deposed by Twitter's lawyers in the company's lawsuit seeking to force the Tesla CEO to buy the company. But in the securities filing, Twitter posted a letter from Musk saying he and the social network, as well as Musk's holding companies created to facilitate the merger, intend to proceed to closing the transaction originally reached back on April 25th. And now in the letter, Musk agreed to go with the original deal as long as he received the financing he originally secured and as long as the court adjourns on Twitter's case against him. All right. So Musk is actually it says here that he's finally listening to his lawyers, and they claim that he would be a fool to not at least try to buy the company, okay, in order to avoid being deposed in the trial. All right. But in a lawsuit, Twitter said that Musk's purported concern about fake accounts was just a pretext for backing out of the deal. So in other words, they just accused him of using bots of trying to back out of the deal. But the thing is, we all know how Twitter is. We all know about the bots that are currently up there, and I wish, they were it's I could speak on the bots and everything, because unfortunately with all the Disney fans, Star Wars fans, and other Disney fans out there, along with Amazon fans, they're the ones that's being appeased on Twitter. This is basically Twitter that's being appeased by these shows. And now that Elon Musk is agreeing to buy the company itself, I'm really looking forward to the changes that he's looking to provide. Might be include getting rid of bots, getting rid of other major issues like censorship, for example, and then it's he says here, fake accounts known as bots can spread misinformation, scare off advertisers who want to sell ads to real people. Okay, but the thing is, it's not the bots that are making fake advertisements. They're the ones that are making fake posts and stuff. Okay, not just I'm pretty sure they do fake advertisements, but from my feed, it's I've seen a lot of bots or anything like them just go ahead and basically spamming everything. And the current CEO of Twitter, Parag Agrawal, I can't pronounce his name correctly, had posted a tweet as soon as news broke, I just realized I'm getting fired. Okay, so he's out. In comes Elon Musk. So we're going to see some sweeping change, hopefully see some sweeping changes with the company itself. And it also says here that this is hard to do as a public company. It's purging fake news users will make the numbers look terrible. So restructuring should be done as a private company. So my thing is, I'm starting to think that, he's going to look to turn this company to being back to public, well, not public, private instead of public. This may also have a majority of the biased on Twitter users who most likely are left leaning to leave the platform, and possibly let those who are like conservatives or those who are on the right come back to Twitter. Okay, so that means like a lot of blue checks out there are about to lose some followers. Okay, just like it happened earlier this year when it was first announced that Elon Musk is interested in buying Twitter. Okay, so Jack Dorsey, he also has an opinion about it too. So it's like, it's crazy, because of the fact that he rightfully does have an opinion about it, because of the fact that, and because like he used to be the owner of Twitter, But Elon Musk stated that it's also Jack's opinion, and also according to University of Iowa law professor Robert Miller, Musk should have no problem tapping the $12.5 billion in debt financially he originally negotiated and committed to Morgan Stanley. So Morgan Stanley also has some contributions to it, because this is where Musk is also getting funding from. Okay. So Miller stated that there's really no way for Morgan Stanley to get out. Like, they're really secure in it. No matter how much they want to back out of it, but they can't. It's going to be a little more difficult for them. But how will Musk actually rule Twitter? How is he going to remove the bots? That's something we're going to see, okay? But Musk said he wants to the site to be less aggressive with moderation and restore accounts of banned users such as former President Donald Trump. So in other words, those who have been banned due to censorship, they're most likely to come back. So not only will we see Trump coming back, we're only going to see a slew of others who might have been censored on Twitter, okay? So you're going to, like I said, have those who are further left-leaning leave Twitter, and have those who are further right-leaning who are banned from it come right back. Now, will this actually affect the mood of like Trump's social media platform, like Truth, for example? Doubtful. Okay, most likely still going to have those who are leaning right come sit with Truth and come back to Twitter at the same time. All right, but cutting back on moderation could have some severe consequences for Twitter as this appears. So it says here, users may no longer use the service if it's overrun with objectionable content. Here's the thing. I disagree with this point from Yahoo Finance as well as any other media outlet that's reporting this, because this is showing its bias right now. I doubt that if it's like, even if it is overrun by objectionable content, we wouldn't even have a problem with it. This is their way of covering up that they're welcoming censorship. They want those who are politically the opposite to their opinions and everything to go ahead and stay off the platform. All right. And it also says here that advertisers, meanwhile, could pull out of buying ads on the platform out of fear of their products appearing next to disinformation or misinformation. All right. So the thing is, like, I'll admit that some of the ads, that are up there right now, I like them. If it's actually convincing me to buy something and everything, there's something that I think that I may need, like the stretchable pants, for example. No matter how far you've been or how wide you stretch them, they won't rip. But that's besides the point. The thing is, they're not going to be lined up with misinformation or disinformation at all, because of the fact that they're just ads. And if that's the case, then with that kind of logic, they should be already be considered. Most of them should be already considered as misinformation or disinformation. Okay, but with that, because of the fact that there's like a lot of ads up there on products that can be sold to a web that's on the website that's a little less secure than the other websites that are making these advertisements. Okay, but Twitter's business has suffered alongside the social media peers in recent weeks, as it says here. And in the second quarter, the company missed analysis analysis expectations on revenue and earnings per share, blaming both macroeconomic conditions and Musk's decision to renege on the deal. So this will also, and this may actually be, you know, finally a wonderful thing that we're seeing. All right, possibly no more censorship, while the opposition labeling it as disinformation, misinformation being picked back up again, and like no more censorship either. Okay, so let me know your thoughts about this. How you feel about this? Do you think that Elon Musk owning Twitter now is like a great thing? How many people do you think will actually be willing to come back to the platform? How many blue checks may leave the platform as well? And how many followers do you think they're going to lose? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And also, if I went wrong anywhere in the video, let me know in the comments as well. Also, if you enjoyed the things that I shared in this video, including the commentary, go ahead and smash that like button and share it everywhere. And if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and also click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.